Thank you, number 8. Okay, hello. My name is Melissa, and I would like to first say thank you to everyone for coming out here tonight. It means a lot to me. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Wait a minute, not that far away, and not that long ago. About 55 years ago, a baby boy was born. And no, it wasn't Anakin Skywalker, who would later become known as Darth Vader. His name was Stephen Philip Morris, known to many as Steve or Caveman. Steve decided to enter this world on April 7th, 1960. He was born to Philip and Shirley, older brother to Chris. However, I'm not here to talk about them tonight. I'm here to celebrate the life of Steve Morris. He was not only my stepfather, but a friend and confidant as well. Father-in-law to my husband, grandpa to my son Louis, and my mother's partner for 18 and a half years. And tonight I would like to share some of my memories of him with you. I can remember the first time that I saw Steve. You see, I didn't actually meet him until that weekend. It was the summer of 1995 at Mohawk College in the Arnie. My mother and I had been studying at the college at the same time. She was studying in the summer semester, and I chose to take my math classes in the summer to lighten my full-time course load. You see, I'm 90% geek and about 10% weirdo. And please do remember, this is a freaks, geeks, and weirdos party. I went to pick up my mom in the Arnie after my math class, and she was very giddy and had been drinking Okanagan ciders, and I could feel this weirdo staring at her. I asked her, "Do you know this weirdo?" And she said no. Every weekend, I would go visit her at her apartment. The following Saturday after work, I went to visit her, and this weirdo that had been in the Arnie was sitting in the living room. I told him to his face that I didn't think he should be there. You see, I hadn't seen my mom with another man since the divorce. I know that this isn't an excuse, though. However, this weirdo was like a fungus, and he wouldn't take no for an answer. He kind of grew on me and stayed in our lives for a very long time. And as you can guess, this weirdo was Steve. One time we were talking, and he told me how he loved everyone. He told me he loved my mom and me. I asked him, "Are you fucking nuts? How could you love everyone?" What Steve gave in life, he received tenfold. I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now. Before moving back to Canada from Taiwan, 2 of my friends, Steve, my husband, and I went to the best Indian restaurant in Taipei called the Spice Shop for our last supper in Taiwan. One of my friends, who actually is a friend from elementary school and high school, met Steve that night, and they became Facebook friends. After Steve passed away, she privately messaged me and sent her condolences. She had only met him one time, but she told me that she knew he was one of her kind. Her words meant a lot to me. Steve stayed in my life through thick and thin. I can remember the first time that he met my now husband, boyfriend at the time. He told me, "Run, Gary, run, Gary, run." He was looking out for Gary, mind you. All kidding aside, I believe anyone is lucky to have good parents in their lives who are there for them no matter what. With this being said, I'm fortunate to have my dad in my life and to have had my other dad, Steve. Steve stepped up to the plate without being asked, being my stepdad and grandpa to Louis, and I am forever grateful. After my mom passed away, I mentioned to Steve that he should come out to Taiwan and visit us, and he agreed. He told me that he wanted to put his feet on the Great Wall of China. It was on his bucket list. And I asked him what a bucket list was, and as I said the words, it dawned on me, duh. He asked to take Louis with him because Louis would be his translator. They ended up visiting 10 countries from July 14th to August 14th. You could say that they had the time of their lives. To be honest with you, there was one person in my family who did not like Steve, and she would let everyone know this around her. We are the proud owners of a 5-pound mini Chihuahua. When Steve first arrived in Taiwan, she would not stop barking at him. And in Steve fashion, he would even bark at her. When Gary and I had gone to school the next day, I received a message and a picture from him. Our little dog, Xiao Go, had jumped up on the sofa, stopped barking at Steve, and proceeded to sit with him. Steve took a selfie, and we all had a good laugh. It would take all night to share my memories of Steve with you all. So now, I would like to raise my first 50. Well, it's over there. There's no 50 here. It's actually a candle.
I'll get it.
Thank you, Floyd. To my stepdad, Steve. Actually, what is Father's Day in Taiwan, August 8th.
Oh, really?
福建金快乐，我爱你, Steve. This 50 may not be as warm. Well, it is a candle. When it's lit, it will probably be very warm, as he would have liked it. But I remember Joanne saying how anyone could drink 50 cold, never mind warm. I know that he wouldn't want us to be sad, and he would want us to live our lives to the fullest. To quote the wise Robert Frost, I can sum up life in 3 words. It goes on. And this is what he would want for us. I would like everyone to join me in singing Time of Your Life by Green Day. And if you don't know the words, no worries. Please listen to the lyrics and reflect on them. Because deep down, we can all learn a lot from Steve. We all think we have enough time, but no one ever does. I know that deep down in my heart, Steve had the time of his life. Thank you. I would like to say thank you to Joanne, Carrie, and Steve for putting this party together. Andre, my uncles Timmy and John for helping me with the house, my dad, and last but not least, Sandy. She has been my rock through this. Thank you for your love and support. If not, I would have probably had a nervous breakdown by now. So please join me in singing this song.
Love you, Stevie!
Oh, I love it, man.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time got you by the rescue, where to go. So